Okay, great. So we've got a flipped Elise, and he's fucked. And we're fucked. God, how'd that happen? I think this is kind of like why Grasp and Whale are starting to feel more and more bad. And that's just because when people are playing like the more beefy mid-range stuff, ownership of board and stats are valued in. Stuff like direct heals or little pings of damage are valued out. I kind of keep Collector here. It's a little too slow. But the identity of like chump blocking is really good. Elise ends up... She seems weird in the deck. Again, it didn't really make sense in the Karina deck at first either. Because like, Elise in a control deck, that's just weird. But in reality, she causes something fairly awkward for the opponent. I mean, she is a bit of a threat, but also like... She has the ability to give this deck some actual like tempo draws in a weird way, where it's like sometimes you can actually draw in a way that makes you the aggressor in certain matchups, and that can be really powerful. I think I'll just flip the Elise here. Also, flipped Elise is a really good control tool for stabilizing the board. Is this deck on your site? No, it's still a bit experimental. I wanted my site to reflect things that we were sure about and not just like... I mean, I felt like before the patch happened, I was saying I think this deck will be good. And I said this in the meta report, but I can't be sure without like building it and testing it out a bit more. We could use Frenzied Skitter on offense here. So it's like you look at this and we have a pretty aggressive draw, right? We don't have to be really too worried about anything he could do. Sometimes you can also do a Skitterer Culling Strike combo, which is sort of adorable in this deck. There's a few things at 4 attack that can actually work against. Obviously, that's pretty niche, though. I don't know. I mean, I don't think using Skitterer here is... Is it even worth it? It's a pretty good Skitterer. It's kind of hard to not use Skitterer here. How am I not using... Of course I'm using Skitterer here. What the fuck am I talking about? Sorry, sometimes I do this. That was weird. Man, you remember when people stopped running Skitterer? I'd also like to point out that Skitterer is also hitting the same exact sort of meta states. Which is like... It's a very natural synergy point with the concept of spiders, right? Like, not only do spiders chump out, but Skitterer is good in these, like, beefy, clogged-up board metas. So, I mean, my spiders all have Challenger here. We can usually, like, trade out for the Callista. Neverglade Collector is an interesting play here. I think it ends up being a little bit more value to kill his. Especially since it taps him out of all options. Any hand with Collector would have to play it here. The question is, how likely is he to be on a hand of Protector? We kind of auto win the game if we call it. If he plays Protector though, it dies to Elise anyway, right? So the cheeky play is like House Spider, and then when he plays Collector we Culling Strike, but he kind of can't play Collector into Elise's stat line. So I should just play my own Collector, I guess. Elise is so good against Collector, by the way. It's like, in this exact kind of matchup, like, I own the Collector and he can't use it at all. Bye, Callista. Like, I want to point out how good Collector Elise combo is. This is, like, really, really scary. Keep in mind, like, the last time Spiders was a powerful deck, it's really, really important to remember. The last time this happened... God, am I actually attacking with Collector here? I think I am. That's kind of funny. The last time this happened was in a card pool where Collector didn't exist as a card. So I think it's very possible... Yeah, this could be, like, actually kind of scary. Because we're in a meta where you know, chump blocking is good, spiders are good, slow playing is good. Even like House Spider hits this deck really hard. But unlike when Karina was a deck, Collector exists. And that to me is a little terrifying. Like, I think this deck is... I can't be sure, but if my theories are right, this deck is fucking stupid. Like, on a lot of levels. But yeah, this is when I did the meta report the night before the patch hits. This is the deck I was referring to when I talked about like the Farron SI control deck. Yeah, I mean I can just Culling Strike that, I guess. Doesn't matter too much. I'll just keep his board and arrow here, that's fine. Yeah, I think if we just keep his board and arrow, he's just too sad. Like, his deck needs the board. Unless he plays, like, Vayhwinder. And then I'm kind of sad. Until he... I mean, it's like, if he has two. Because of the Vengeance. Maybe killing this is kind of trolly, actually. Who knows? It looks kind of trolly. Oh, whatever. I also think Farron, since he got buffed, I think he's a really, really good card in a very specific kind of deck. And I think this is absolutely that kind of deck. So I don't think I need Vengeance here. I can use it next turn, I think. So he's tapped under Fury, so I actually get to attack with these Neverglades. The only important thing is setting him into Farron range. Just downloaded this game. Is there a budget version of this deck? Yeah, this deck is pretty budget. I mean, Elise is the only champion. It's a starter champ. I would say you're gonna have to, like, replace out the Farrons, and that might be a little awkward. I mean, I'll flock before he can do anything with this keeper. Sure. Also, my friends have informed me they think it's completely insane that I'm running 2 Farrons instead of 3. They might be right. I don't know. I don't really like expensive cards, but, like, I mean, yeah, it's very possible. Kuvira, what do you think? Do you think I'm insane? I might be insane. We're right, you're insane. I don't know. I just draw Farron every time. I don't know what you guys are doing wrong. I have no problems drawing this card. Whatever. This guy's feeling kind of sad. This is like Artifact when Swim played 1 mono blue in his deck? Basically, yes. And I still think that was correct. The fact that, like, 1 Decimate isn't enough here is kind of trolly, but Decimate Vile gets there. Whatever. And I still think 1 Bolt was correct in that deck too, by the way. I mean, we'll never know because Artifact kind of died. But yes, this is my... So... When one of the pink names in chat said he thinks control is bad right now, this is why I kind of omegaloled at this, because I think control is incredibly well positioned right now. In the end, the opportunity cost of 3 Farron is pretty low relative to the payoff. I mean, I'm the outlier here, so in any sort of objective reality, I am probably wrong. Literally everybody I know is telling me I'm an idiot for running 2 Farron. Man, yeah, there's really not a ton we could run. I mean, 3rd Farron. I think I like 2nd Vengeance. Can we add more draw? Nope. Nope, we cannot. Yikes. Oh my god, that was bad. Fading is sort of adorable, but really just, yeah, definitely not. I'll just run 1 Grasp. No idea what to run. The thing is, like, is Grasp actually better than Deadbloom? Because I don't think it is. I think Deadbloom is actually a better Grasp. And, like, therein lies the problem. Like, you guys have to understand, in this meta, every deck is developing into their attacks. So, like, that's why Grasp and Whale are so bad right now. I mean, that's part of the reason anyway. Like, you don't really want to play, you don't want to, like, overpay for the fast responses. That's why Ruination is good, that's why Chumps are good. Wouldn't I just run Dead Bloom? I don't know. Maybe Dead Bloom was actually low key. Maybe it did just make sense. Dead Bloom doesn't deal with Draven or Jinx. Yeah, but who the fuck runs those champions? When I run the box? Yeah, the box is sweet. Yo, can we just run the box? What matchups does that hit? Harrowing is out. Could be legit. Could be legit. Hits like Zed sometimes. Kills unleveled Ezreal. True. True. I mean, I guess I'll just stun that. I don't know, guys. I think this deck is pretty crazy. Like, look at what just happened to this board state. Like, look at what's happening next turn, and look at our, like, health and the board, and, like, I don't know. I mean, isn't he, like, literally Omega fucked? Like, I've never seen somebody more fucked. Blocking with Elise is probably kind of greedy. I don't know. What is he running? Mystic Shot? Oh, wait, he's gonna Axe. Yeah, that's a really good point. I guess I'm supposed to just take two, whatever. I don't know. I actually think that this kind of opener is like completely insane. Like every single time we're winning the game off of like look at this shit. Look at how ridiculous this board just got. This is so dumb. I guess I kind of have to open attack. I really want to do something else, but I don't know. What is he gonna do? Like get excited in my Elise? Yeah, he'll probably get excited in my Elise. That's true. I mean, we could just like clear the board here. Seems good. Elise is good again. Elise is nuts right now, dude. Why open? I'm trying to trade down the board. Guys, we're the control deck, and his deck scales with the amount of units he has on the board via things that buff a bunch of units. We can tell that because he's running the House Spider version, which means he's running Vision and Crowd Favorite. Of course we're going to trade down the board. Of course I'm ready. No reason to Vile Feast there, really. What do you think is currently the hardest deck to play? Probably Ez Karma. I don't know, Skitterer is kind of funny here. You guys remember when everyone just collectively stopped playing Skitterer? I probably should have waited for him to play another unit before doing that, whatever. It's like 4-card hand, he was probably going to play another unit. Nah, who cares? Doesn't really matter anyway, right? Wait, why did I play Skitterer there? That was pretty funny. My friend, these units have 0. This one, it's got 0. No, oh, okay, so he's got Vision. He has to have Vision, and he's about to discard the Vision. Is like the only thing that could make sense, or he's doing like a very, very funny bluff. This guy is a Teehee player. Yeah, he seems like a Teehee player. I think I'll Teehee him back actually and just submit without flocking. If he has like literally any amount of brain whatsoever, it'll never work on him. Let's not Teehee this. Is this block the best? We can switch like one thing. It's like he knows we have flock. We just Vile Feasted the Draven. I can't Teehee this. Basically, the Teehee play is to chill here because we know he has at least one Vision, and some players would like double axe their Draven, and then it's like Teehee, you just wasted 2 damage. And the only problem is like, I mean, he knows we have flock unless he actually is just completely brainless. So he doesn't have Vision. He just discarded a Jury Rig when his board was full, and an Arena Battlecaster after attacking with the 0 attack Spider. This guy's tee as fuck. And we don't have a Farron. Can I run more than 3 Farrons, maybe? Oh, the counter. Three. Weird. He just discarded Jinx. I kind of want to Ruinate here. It looks like a really bad Ruination. How bad is this Ruination actually? I think it's secretly huge brain. I think it just makes perfect sense. Very bad. Very bad Ruination. Super bad. It definitely looks bad. It's so awful. I don't know, I think it makes some sense, guys. Yeah, that's fine. Good thing we didn't Ruination. God, if only we could draw a Farron, man. What's going on? Man, if this is what 3 Farrons feels like, I don't want to know what 2 Farrons feels like. Sentry here would be a little teehee. We'll click the button, guys. It's fine. It's fine. We got there. Calm down. We stopped trolling. We stopped ourselves. You're right. It's pretty good Ruination. It's fine. If my top decks don't improve, we could actually lose this game, guys. I need something. I need anything. Oh, the long-term value play. I don't know, man. If he just draws a Jinx and if I don't draw anything, we just lose, right? I mean, I guess I could kill the Jinx. That's not a bad idea. Okay, Farron coming in hot. 25 cards left. I'm ready. Man, this Ravenous Flock card is kind of nuts. You can deck him? He's at 14 cards left. Wait, why are we even running Farron at all? We just have to wait 14 more turns. Of course, it's so simple. Okay, ready for the third augmented experimenter. Fuck me up, my guy. Jesus Christ. I swear this guy's drawn like 5 chompers. Okay, game's still going. And he's second now for run. Spider's getting it in. Don't know what's happening. We're actually, like, if this guy top decks a Jinx, we're gonna fucking lose. Okie dokie. Please. Just any time. Jesus fucking Christ. We're taking some damage. You mulligans 2 Farrons? Yeah, how dare I? Mulliganing 2 Farrons. What was I thinking? Just come on, come on, anything. I mean, he's at 7. We don't need to draw Farron anymore, right? Farron is an instant keep. Yeah, I love keeping Farron in my opening hand in the aggro matchup as a 3-of. What was I thinking? Okay, we've got him now. We're just gonna start powering this guy down. We've got Sentry. He's fucked. We can culling strike the flame chompers. I'm ready to just start going in, dude. This is crazy. We're nuts. Can he even stop this glimpse? Does he run any cards in his deck that can stop this glimpse? Okay, I'm really feeling the Farron now. 20 cards left. Interesting. Ooh, fascinating. Okay, time to just lethal him with the spiders. We're gonna have to fucking culling strike. Are we actually culling striking this? It's 3 damage. I have to culling strike this. It's too good. It's lethal. What? How could he possibly stop this? Easy culling strike lethal. No Farron required. Look, he's done. Let's just cut Farron. We don't need him at all. What an easy game. Okay, you guys might have been right about this 3 Farron thing.